Okay, hey Priscilla. All right, so the way I would go about solving this problem right here, right, would be by first just doing my simple cross multiplication. And honestly, I'm going to keep my negative sign with either my 2 or my u. I typically just go by convention and keep my negative sign with the top number when I do this cross multiplication. So essentially what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, again, cross multiplication involves multiplying the numbers that are diagonally across from each other on the equal sign. So it's going to look, so we're going to multiply that negative 2 by 25. So we're going to do negative 2 times 25. It's going to be equal to u times negative 24. So I'm going to do negative 24 times u. So then 2 times 25 is 50, right? But because it's a negative 2, it's going to be a negative 50. So it's going to be negative 50 is equal to negative 24u. So now, let's kind of check ourselves. So 2 times 25 is equal to, correct. So now, again, we're just going to go ahead and carry out our division, right? And because I want to get this u by itself, and because this negative 24 is technically being multiplied by that u, the way to get that u by itself on the right side of the equal sign would be to then divide by negative 24 on both sides of the equation. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and that would look like this. So now, because I have a negative 24 over a negative 24, that automatically gives me a positive 1 because I have the same number divided by the same number and they're both negative, so the same rule applies. If a negative times a negative is a positive, then a negative divided by a negative is also a positive. So this cancels out, and vice versa here, right? So I have a negative over a negative, so then this number is going to be ultimately positive. So then we're going to have 50 over 24 is going to be equal to u. So now we can go ahead and kind of reduce this a little bit down as well. So we can make it, we can probably reduce this by a factor of 2. So 50 divided by 2 is equal to 25, and 24 divided by 2 is equal to 12. So we can reduce this down to 25 over 12 is equal to u. So depending on how it wants the answer, this would probably be the most reduced form. However, if it wants a mixed number, then the way we would go about doing that is we would then go ahead and carry out the operation. So I know that 12 goes into 25 at least 2 times, so that's going to be 24 at the bottom, and I'm left with 1 here. So then my answer is going to be 2 and 1/12. It can also be equal to u. So these are your potential answers for u.